All right, what's up, everybody? So, here we are. I had to make some changes to the machine. So, let me show you real quick so you can see. There we go. Okay, so it's pretty much the same, except for this part's gone because it's right here. Let me show you. I'll go down here and I'll show you what I was talking about. So I didn't think about this at all, and this is why it did this. But I think it's a common mistake that happens with your new when you're new to the Create mod. So this is where I did a tunnel for a while. Got some resources, not a whole lot, but the main thing is I got a bunch of andesite, which was nice. You can see it right up there. You can see how open it is up there. Here it is. So right here is where I started sinking. And the reason I started sinking is because I didn't have the bridge in the right place. The bridge has to go before it puts down the train track. It has to be there. Otherwise, you just sink. So, but I do have this area right here. And of course, they're shooting at me. And there's a mine shaft over there. That's why they're shooting at me. They're kind of like spawning around here. But there's some redstone. There's all kinds of stuff in here that I'm going to go get. Some lapis, some gold. Definitely going to go get all this stuff as we go through. I'm thinking about getting diamond armor as soon as I can. So I can get that on me. But yeah, I am very happy with it. I just had to make that change before I had an issue. You could make it better than I did. I just did a quick thing to make it work. I might rebuild it here in between episodes. I'm not going to use it again this episode. We're moving on to doing crops here today to get automated crop farm going for food and stuff, which I don't really need. I have more than enough food for me forever, basically. But, you know. So, yeah. So, basically, what you want to do, if you want to make it better, I just need to move everything from here forward by one more. Put another deployer in, like before that deployer that deploys the rails, and make it do the cobblestone. That's all I have to do, is just to have that one extra room right there. I will have to make it, you know, where it's down and it can put the deal down. So it does have to be, it has to be one lower than the rail, basically. But it's pretty cool. Glad I got it going. Things are going well with the, things are going well with the iron machine so far. It's 129 iron. I did while I was mining, you know, it ran, and I have like everything pretty much chunk loaded right now in my whole area where I am. The tree farms over here. I had to do these three. Unfortunately, I put the cocoa seeds in the wrong spot, so I had to get another chunk. I also increased my number of force loads since I'm single player. But everything seems to be going great on things so far. It's 9,000 dark oak right now. We're at 7,000 regular oak. And we're at 6,500 for the spruce. So, but today we're going to be working on harvesting. So we're going to be planting a new field and things like that. I'm probably going to do a sprawling field, add one for each crop. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that. So I'm just going to take up everything. Probably change this all right here to like wheat. Well, I'm going to change this part to wheat. I'm going to be also redoing everything. I'm going to be just, you know, continuing on with it. I'm going to take up all the the fences and stuff and flatten out everything so I can just do a full farm for each one. So yeah, that's my next goal, is to flatten all this out here. I'm not counting that wheat farm I have over there at near the animals as a wheat farm for me, because that's for the animals. It's for all of my animals. So, just gonna. Gonna make our own farm for um, uh, price, I was trying to say. Okay, let's head back. Gonna put everything up. Torch off in there. I made like a pretty good. I made like a full coal stack of torches, so I have torches forever now. I did find out that with the miner, I am close enough to the ground to put torches behind the machine. So if I want to do that myself, so I don't have to, you know, redo it. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit. Okay. It wants to rain all day. That's fine with me, because that'll just make it quicker for the ground to get wet when I turn it to farmland. Definitely do not have enough stuff to make a complete farm of rich soil. So yeah, that's definitely not happening yet. I could add sugarcane to it as well if I wanted to. So apparently I'm full on onions. Yep, I sure am, aren't I? Goes up there. Need to throw that in there. I have not enchanted this at all, so I haven't gone that far yet. Right in there. Definitely going to be going back to a diamond hoe if I mean, not a diamond hoe, a iron hoe if I break this one with all this, and I probably will. It doesn't have unbreaking on it at all, so it's not going to last that long, even though it's diamond. Hmm. Yeah, I haven't run into a dripstone cave yet. So let's see. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 farms in total. 9 if I want to do a nether ward out there. 8 farms, 9 farms for sugarcane. 9 farms for sugarcane as well. I have 4 right now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, break. 1, 2, 3. It's easier to go from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, break. 2, 3, 4, break. Grab some dirt so I can get things set up correctly. Let me do this so I can get this out, all the extra out of my inventory. Don't want him going in my house. Also, it makes it real easy to get out. I did have an issue at one point getting out of the miner, but I was able to do it by flicking the top door back up, down, and then moving towards it, flicking it up, and that allowed me to get out. Just to let you know, if you decide to use that design. Ah, right. Can't do that with that in my hand. I can do it with that. Okay. I was wondering which would take priority, placing the torch or making a path, but apparently tool uses are more priority than placing a torch, which I don't agree with that, but it is what it is. Didn't do it that time for some reason. I don't know. Ooh, some lag there. Wonder if it's the, it's probably the light overlay being on. Looking at so much of it at once. Mob spawning as well at the same time. Alright. I can turn that off for now. So this one needs to be filled. That's not a hole for me. Okay, that is like 8 farms here. We have 1, 2, 3. Let me do these real quick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I have 7 farms. 7 farms. I can't go all the way back, so I can't match up with this one. Do I want to get rid of this one so I can just line them up? I think so. I think I'll just do that. I'll just get rid of this one and just line this up. I can just let it do its own thing here. Also, I bought to raise up that mending, the mending trader, the librarian. I bought a bunch of lamps from them, so I have a bunch of lamps to put out as well. I can put on the fence I'm going to put around. I'm not sure what type of fence I'm going to put around. I might put a wall down, actually. I'm not sure. I like these pillar walls. Granite looks pretty cool. Gonna need to melt a lot of smelt a lot of granite, which I'm pretty sure I can do bulk smelting. No, apparently not. I can grind it. Interesting. And you can polish it. Interesting. I wasn't expecting that. We could also cut it. That would probably be easier. And then we have, oh, I could just stone cut it. Okay. So I can just stone cut that. Interesting. Okay. I wasn't expecting to be able to stone cut that. Yep. I want that to just turn back into normal grass, please. Okay, so if we're going to continue this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then break that. And put the water there. One, 2, 3, 4. Break that one. No, that's incorrect. That's actually 1, 2, 3, 4. Break that one, and that's how you do that one. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to do that. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Break that one. And there. So how many is that? That's 3, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. Okay. So this last one was going to have to change. It's not going to be this type of farm. This is actually going to be a rice farm here, so I have to get all this settled. I don't know what this cow's doing here, but he's about to be beef sticks. Beef stick. Thank you. All right. I think that needs to be there. Now, you think I was one too far on these things? So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, break it here. I'm just going to place this water here so I know where everything is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is the center of the farm, so I need to put a row of, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. What am I missing here? I'm too oblong in a certain direction. Oh, right. This one, that's why. I was fixing to say there's something wrong, and I couldn't figure out what it was. It's that one. I was miscounting something. I just couldn't figure out which direction I was miscounting. So this actually needs to go one more down. Means this needs to be there. There we go. At least double thick. All the way around it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So there's our farms. The thing of it now is this one right here, I need to fill up with water. So I'm actually going to make a infinite water source over here temporarily. What bucket I have. Because this thing has to be completely full. It's going to take a minute. I'm not that fast at this stuff like this. Also, I misplace things a lot doing this as well. I don't know which is better. Personally, I never learned which is better, to either do it from the outside in or from just go around in a square. I don't know which is better. I went the wrong way. Is that it? Okay, cool. So it's full. I don't see any running. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put them in line. I was thinking about putting them in line, then I thought maybe I should put them when things aren't there to spread them out a little bit more, because it'd be really close to the ends, you know, but I'm fine. I'll just put them like this. These will be taken up and put on a fence post later on. Depending on if I can put them on the fence that I want to put them on, I don't know. But I think it's all lit up in there. They can't spawn in there anyway. I don't think anything can spawn on in water or on farmland. I don't think anything can directly spawn on top of it. If I get enough what do you call it? Gold and diamond, I'll probably make another torch, mega torch, and throw it over there on the far side of this. All right. So that is done. Now I need to plant it. And then next episode, we'll be working on making the machine to farm all of this. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I haven't done one yet, but what if we did a gantry? What if we did a gantry? I don't know if that would be good or not. It's something we haven't done yet. I just don't know if I want to go to all the trouble for that or not. Because that is kind of troublesome, you know. Let me throw all this down here. I'm just going to go ahead and go to the next day here. All right, so let me grab things for planting here. Just going to go ahead and plant the place. So we're going to plant these. I'll grab 2 stacks of each if I can. Definitely going to need to turn all these into seeds, as I don't even think a stack is enough. All right, let's see what we got here. And I know this is going to be bad growing, but it's fine with me. There is a mechanic in Minecraft where if you put different seeds next to each other, they will grow faster. As long as you're doing different seeds next to each other, not rows like this next to each other. But I'm going for mass production, not speed, really. Okay, so that's a full deal of wheat. So it took a stack and 22, right? Let me see real quick. No. 16, a stack and 16. Okay. So I definitely don't have enough tomatoes. Might have to get the ones out of my cooking deal put in there. I always knew this farming episode was going to be a 2-part series because there's no way I could get this done all with a single episode, making the machine and everything, building the farm. Yeah, there's no way. Okay, carrots are done. We'll do cabbage next. Maybe we should do all vanilla seeds next to each other first. We'll do beetroot next then. And then we'll do potatoes as that one there next to the rice. I don't think I've ever made a farm this big before. At all. I don't think I've ever made a farm this big. Okay, that's beetroot's done. Let's do potatoes next. So the way the sugarcane is going to work is it's going to go around as much as it can the rice area. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't think so, though, because we don't want to completely take up the sugarcane. We want to leave, like, one area above it so it doesn't, like, harvest the bottom row. There's a deal of potatoes. So that's all the vanilla crops. Except for the sugar cane, so... Yeah, okay. I'm going to need at least 16 more tomatoes. Turn into tomato seeds here. I might look at some more harvest videos just to see what I want to do. I'm not totally sure yet. Create mod harvest machines. Still not totally sure what I want to do yet for those. Get our onions planted. I know with this pack doesn't have Create Aeronautics yet. I don't think they've set that up yet. So I don't know. I don't know if I can make a vehicle. I can try looking up and see if we have wheels. Also, I think I made one too many farms. Yeah, I seem to have made one too many farms. I guess I can make another wheat farm. Or I could go ahead and convert this into sugarcane. It's going to be freaking weird doing it here. I can do it. Basically, what I have to do is I have to leave this row here of dirt. I just have to dig all this up, except for this row here because of water. And then every other row I can put water so I can plant it on the dirt and then have it one down so everything goes in one down, and that way it'll never harvest that section. Yeah, I just don't know how I'd want to do that. I could. It's going to take a really long time to fill this one up. Because it takes so long for that to grow. Interestingly enough. Because you can't, like, put the thing in to help it grow. Just not sure if I want to go through the trouble of doing the sugar cane there and or do it somewhere else. I think I may want to manually harvest the sugar cane because I don't need that much sugar or paper really right now. So I think I'll just pass on that part. These up here because trapdoors always come in handy. And I think I will go ahead and just plant another deal of wheat because a lot of things need the wheat more than they need anything else. So I'll just go ahead and plant another deal of wheat over there. I'll turn my old area that I was using as a farm into a sugarcane area. I also need to get cactus going, you know. I haven't been to a desert yet. That'll be something we can do in an episode is go find a big desert area. I do have that sand pit over there where I can just get sand if I need to, but it doesn't have cactus in it at all. So I really need to go and grab some cactus so I can get that growing for when I need green dye, stuff like that easiest. So all that's growing now. Yeah, in between episodes, I'm going to see about what I want, and I'll probably go ahead and plant down the sugarcane as well and figure out where I want that, how I want that to do. So, yeah, so I'm going to just call it here. We did good. We made a big farm, basically. And then next episode, part 2 of our farming, it will make the, we'll try and make the machine to do our harvesting forest. Like I said, I don't know if I have it possible to make like a tractor yet. If I go to like maybe wheel, so we have these flywheels. I don't know how these work at all. So establish your machines with this imposing wheels of brass when powered by kinetics. Start spinning. Yeah, I have no idea how these will work. I don't think there's like a tire. I might have, I wonder if you have to do it. I wonder if you like do it with trains or something. It's deco. It's really just decoration on those. I know we need brass for this because it's train casing is brass. Actually, it's obsidian. Okay, so we would have to get a setup going for sure for that. There's a mechanical harvester for the train. I know about this. I know about doing something like the mechanical bearing and stuff like that. I just don't know if that's what I want to do or if I want to do something called a gantry carriage. I'm not sure. So if we go to gantry, we would be needing to make these shafts and this thing. So we can make this no problem. This, we're really low on redstone still. I haven't really got it, but it is 8 per. So the thing about the gantry carriage is it goes in one direction only. So we would have to make sure we had. So we would be having a machine. I would probably remove this whole row, and the gantry carriage pipes would go down this whole row here next to the deal. I don't know. I may even need to make it closer. I'm not sure. And a gantry carriage thing is on top of it, and that's where you build your stuff. It goes along the pipe, the shaft, and it just goes along. But we would have to make a machine that goes all the way to here with it. Whereas if we made something like a tractor, what we could theoretically do is have it be like 4 wide and then just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I just think we may need something like Create Aeronautics to do that, and that is not in this pack right now. So, yeah, I'm not totally sure what I should be doing there with that. Gonna take it a little, gonna have to watch some videos, take it out, see what I want to do. I think you have to have, there was a add-on for Create that allowed you to do vehicles before Aeronautics came out, but I think Aeronautics is supposed to be the, I think Aeronautics is made by the same people who made the Create mod. So I think you're supposed to use it for like, it's got like a lot better physics, I think, and stuff like that. It just released though, so it's probably still pretty buggy. I just don't know how it would go. We just have to see. So I'm going to call it here. I'm going to go start watching harvesting videos to see what I can do. And I will see y'all later. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.